This is what really pissed me off, is that a lot of groypers cried at me and said Kiwi farms should be illegal because he got doxxed. He got doxxed, and that resulted in people coming to his house to harass him. And then a murderer, a deranged leftist lunatic, arrived at his home to kill him. And it's like, bro, it's fucking on the assessor's report. If you just search Illinois Nick Fuentes assessor's office, you find this page, and I've blotted out the address, but it's like he didn't even buy it into an LLC. He didn't buy it into a trust. He made no effort whatsoever to conceal his residency. And it's like, I can't be responsible for everybody. I can't be responsible for your master not knowing how to protect his own privacy. Why is it my fucking fault? Why is it my fucking fault that he doesn't know how to buy a house without it showing up in a home record? Why am I responsible for everything all the fucking time? Maybe he's just stupid. Maybe he makes bad decisions and gets arrested for assaulting somebody with pepper spray because he couldn't just lock his fucking door and go back inside. Maybe he's an idiot. But no, it's 87D chess. He's a real victim. He just so happens to live in Illinois, in Chicago, in an hour by public transit to the Department of Justice's office in downtown Chicago because, well, he loves his state. He loves Chicago so much. And all the black people who come from Chicago that sing music that he likes to dance to. He loves his mom. This is the thing that gets me. It's like you have three options with this. Why does Nick Fuentes, why did he buy a house? He bought a $360,000, $380, and this was in 2020. So this was like before the housing prices even fully, completely exploded. He spent almost $400,000 fucking dollars on a house in Chicago. Why? He is a conservative living in one of the worst cities of the country, in one of the worst states of the entire country. And there are really only three possible explanations. If you're a fucking groyper and you think this guy is Jesus 2.0, Jesus Hitler, Mecha Hitler 2.0, you got to tell me which one it is. Is he a federal informant by part of his agreement with the Department of Justice for his activities on January 6, 2020, after the election of Joe Biden? Did he either enter into an agreement with the Department of Justice that he would not move from the area where he was living at the time in Chicago? That's option A. Option B. Is Nick Fuentes a titty baby? Is Nick Fuentes latched and suckled onto his mother's tit so hard that he is unable to leave her side and move anywhere fucking else in the country because he just so desperately needs mommy's milkies all the time? Is he a titty baby? That's option B. Option C, is he incapable of living on his own? This is different from just loving mommy so much that he can't leave her side. Is he actually so immature, so emotionally stunted, and so incapable of taking care of himself that he is unable to live on his own without mommy and daddy being mere minutes away at any given time? Is he unable to live into a house and wipe his own ass and buy his own McNuggies without mommy helping him? That's option C. Now, granted, these things aren't mutually exclusive. So if you're a groyper and you think this guy is Jesus Hitler 2.0, you got to tell me which combination of A, federal employment, can't leave the area, B, suckled to mommy's titty, loves her too much to leave, and C, unable to take care of himself without mommy and daddy's help, is it? Because it could be all three, could be one, could be two, a couple of different options here, chat. I don't know what it is. All of the above. Because nothing else makes sense. Like, you literally, if you offered me, you know how, like those houses in DC, South DC, in the riverfront area around Capitol Hill is beautiful. And the little townhomes that are all throughout DC are really, really beautiful. And those are $1 million townhomes because they're in, like, you can look out your window and see the Capitol building. You could not pay me $1 million a year. You could not give me a free fucking $1 million home to live in the District of Columbia. You could not fucking do it. You could not compel me to live in that city because it does not align with me. It doesn't have the people I want around me, and it doesn't afford me the rights that I want to have. So, Chicago has some lovely spots. Who gives a fuck, retard? You don't think that the area around the Capitol building in D.C. is lovely? You don't think the Library of Congress is beautiful? You don't think that Capitol Hill is a nice area? You don't think that riverfront is really lovely? Or that the Potomac River is nice to visit? What the fuck are you talking about? He just loves Chicago so much, chat. He just loves it. He can't imagine living anywhere else except Berwyn, Illinois. It's just so awesome. There's so many things to do, so many hip-hop scenes to go visit, so many McDonald's to hit up, and then you're a mere hour away from the Great Lakes. Wowee, Berwyn, Illinois sure has it all. There's no other fucking reason why he could be living there. Like, are you retarded? You could not fucking pay me to live there. You couldn't pay me. The only way you would ever get me to live in Berwyn is if the Department of Justice had a fucking gun at the back of my head. That's it. That's the only excuse. It's crazy. It's crazy how the groupers think. What the fuck do you mean that Illinois is nice? Are you retarded? Are you fucking demented? What the fuck do you mean it's nice? It's Illinois. It's the most corrupt state in the entire fucking country. He's not even... What fucking cope? What fucking cope? I just don't get it, man. That's how far they are going to go to justify every fucking thing that this retard little runt, titty baby faggot suckled to mommy's breast has to say and do. That they're going to go to bat for Illinois, for Berwyn, Illinois. Crazy. Okay. Is there anything else? No. Not my fucking fault. Next time, Nick, he says he's moving, look up what a trust is. Hire a fucking attorney and say, hey, Mr. Attorney, I know you got several because you mediated through the FBI with an attorney. Ask him, hey, Mr. FBI, Mr. Attorney that I hired with all my fucking groper money because they just can't stop giving me fucking money because they're so fucking dumb. What's a trust? Can I buy a house in a trust? Can I name that trust anything I want? I can? Cool. Try that, Nick. Maybe it'll work. Name a nicer place to do Galaxy Gas on a lawn. Atlanta. Come the fuck on. At least Atlanta has a little bit going for it. It's not super nice, but it's got some. You know what Atlanta's got? It's got fucking high tech. Alabama and Georgia on the up and up. They got some high tech shit. Georgia's promoting their film scene, promoting their video game scene, promoting their tech startup scene. Georgia's trying, man. It's trying to make the place nice. And, you know, you got lots of black people, you got lots of unsavory shit in Georgia, but they're trying still. Illinois is not even fucking trying. Illinois and Detroit, Chicago and Detroit, these are like two cities that have just given the fuck up. They don't even pretend that they're nice places to live anymore. Georgia's trying to pretend, but you know what Georgia doesn't have? Doesn't got mommy. How am I going to live without my mommy? I can't go away from my mommy. My mommy grew me in a little IVF tube. My mommy grew me with love in a test tube and put me in her coochie. I can't move away from mommy. I need mommy. I'm a big boy, but I need mommy. Sickening. It seconds me. It literally seconds me. And people look up to him. Titty baby can't leave mommy, but they still are like, oh, he's got so much to say. He's a light. His light shines. Your light shines the way, Aiden Paladin.